Hello everyone. Today we are making Ofam, or sometimes also known as ablongo. Now Ofam is a Ghanaian dish made from very ripe plantains with the addition of palm oil, ginger and some hot peppers. So you'll need to mash your plantains, and you can either use a mashing bowl or you can use a blender. I decided to use a blender for this one. And so you're just going to peel the plantains and then put them in the blender. So once you've got that into your blender, you're going to add your salt as well as your ginger and then some hot peppers as well as your onions. I almost forgot, you need to add some onions as well. So when you're blending your plantain, your ginger and your onions and your peppers, you could add a little bit of water to speed up the blending process. If your plantains are not a lot, it may be a bit difficult to blend them, so you can add a little bit of water. We're still going to add some flour to the plantain mix to thicken that up, so don't worry if for some reason you ended up adding too much water. Remember to add some salt and then just mix that. And then we're going to prepare our palm oil. Now you can just put your palm oil into the mixture as is. The more palm oil you add, the more orange your Ofam is going to be. For this recipe, however, I decided to fry the palm oil a bit and add some onions because I wanted the palm oil to take on a bit of that onion flavor. So I heated up the palm oil, put some of the onions in there and then let that fry for a bit. Once you've done all that, you're going to wait for your palm oil to cool down. You don't want to add the hot palm oil to your plantain mix. Our palm oil is cool and our plantain has been blended. We're going to mix the palm oil with the plantain first before we add any flour until we get a nice, somewhat thick texture. The full recipe, as usual, is up on the blog if you would like to replicate this recipe. Depending on how much palm oil you want in your Ofam, you can increase it, you can decrease it. For me, this is just enough. So once the palm oil is all mixed together with the plantain, you're ready to add your thickener, so to speak. I'll make sure to make sure there aren't any lumps until you get a consistency like this. Now, the more flour you add, the denser it's going to be. So that's something that you should take note of. You can see how much time it takes to drop back into the bowl. And so this is about the consistency that you need. So we're now going to pour this into our little cute tin over here. And then that is going to go into the oven. So just like for regular cakes, I also use the toothpick or skewer method to see if the Ofam is cooked. If I put in a toothpick and there are no bits sticking to the toothpick, then I know that the Ofam is more or less done. And so you're going to bake that as usual, full recipe on the site with the ingredients and the times and everything. So do check that out. And that's our Ofam already fresh out of the oven. It's going to shrink, it's going to deflate a bit once it's cooler. I tried to get this one quickly, and in my haste I took it out way before it was cool and ruined the side a bit, but you won't see that here because I managed to somewhat rescue it. I hope that you enjoyed this recipe as usual. Do remember to like, subscribe. I truly appreciate all of your comments, and I will see you next time. Happy eating!